we have a few clips about this. So again, the YouTube Live with Matt Rad clips. If you Google LA or London, there's a few clips about that. But a few people asked about moving to LA. Andrew asked, as a young producer in Nashville, what things need to be in place before moving to LA. Avaya, who asked me in the DMs a similar question about should she move to Los Angeles. It's a topic that is always going to be asked and always going to be interesting. I left LA a few months ago to be nomadic. I am still, I think, technically nomadic, but I am going to be in LA for these 3 months. And a big reason for that is it's warm and international, except there's now variants and whatever, but international travel has opened up a bit. So I know a lot of people are going to be here in LA. So if there's any time to be in LA for me, it makes sense right now. But as with a lot of these questions that we get, it depends on where you're at and what you're doing. I think a place like LA is great for having lots of people around you to make things with and be excited about making things. But also I made the things that helped me really break in the music industry, I made with my friends in Oakland. And I think especially that was, 20 years ago when I was a teenager. But especially these days, you got the internet, you can connect with lots of people. Certainly there's a value in surrounding yourself day to day with people that are excited about making things, especially if you're like 20, or even if I'm 38, I'm in LA because it's an exciting place to be right now. And it's going to get me excited about making records. But if you can put yourself in a position where you are influenced by the people around you to be inspired to make things, that's going to be better for you than almost any logistical scenario. Flights to LA are cheap. Yeah, look, LA is a great place. There's lots of people making music. Obviously, the whole world is weird right now, but I think there is a value in being around a lot of different people, but it's not the solution to your problems if you have problems. Like the reality is you got to find a way to be excited and build with the people around you and make great records, not trying to get to the next level and get your foot in the door. That will happen through the process of the majority of your time being spent making great things with your peers and the people around you. So we talked about this before, but it's, that's
great answer. I think the best records are being made outside of LA, and great music is still being made in LA. Yeah.
And that's the truth, is like, flights from Israel to LA are less cheap. Yeah, that's true. Israel's a little bit longer from Los Angeles than, say, Nashville. And, and when somebody asks a question like, I'm a producer in Nashville and what do I need to do to come to LA? There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in Nashville too. I don't know that it depends. Again, it depends what you're doing. If you're not, there's lots of non-country being made in Nashville, but there's lots of great hybrid country and all kinds of interesting stuff happening there. If you've kind of reached your limit or you want to do other things, come to LA for a couple of months and see what it's like. That's the other thing, is spend some time and find where you're going to make the best stuff. We'll get back to what's going to help you make great work. That's kind of the only thing that matters. And I will say that, the first, 10 years of my career, but teenage years into my early 20s, all the stuff that got me the most attention was the stuff I did for no money with my friends that we were really excited about. And the excitement made the records great. Because if you're obsessed with something that you're making, that's how you're going to make the best shit. Now, certainly since then, I've played smaller roles in records, or like somebody sends me something and I finish a production and I kind of know what I'm doing already because I've done it a bunch. So I just make it happen. And you've done mixes, mixed big songs that maybe took you a day. But that happens once you've been doing it for a long time and kind of establish yourself. The best way to get your name out there and to have success is to be really excited about the things you're making. That will separate you from everybody else.
Thanks for watching. Just a reminder, all of this content is free. There's no secret knowledge here. We don't have sponsors. We don't run ads. We don't have a Patreon. All that we ask in return is that you share it with somebody. Thanks.